Hello everyone, welcome to another extraordinary adventures video, and in this video I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Muramasa. To get yourself Muramasa, you'll need yourself a charged anubis, which is right over here. As you can see, this is a charged anubis, and of course a scroll. Now the scroll is right over here. We're gonna go ahead and use this scroll, and as you can see here, we're gonna go ahead and use this and get ourselves Muramasa. So just wait, and when we click Q, this is where the Muramasa is. Now this Muramasa actually has a extra stuff with it, so you'll be able to see that you have Muramasa. Now let's just go ahead and of course show you guys all of the moveset and everything. Now the Muramasa is what it's gonna look like. This is what the clicking is. Kind of slow. It's not really that fast. I don't like it a lot because if it's very slow. And of course, when you click Z, it does not do anything. When you hold, when you just stand there, it's gonna do this. When you hold X, it doesn't block. When you click C, it does this move forward thing. And when you click G, it doesn't do a pose. It doesn't even show the purples around you. So that's kind of disappointing. Not what I quite expected or had in mind, but yeah. Now let's go ahead and talk about the moveset. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is the passive A. So Muramasa has 3 passive moveset. That's passive A, passive B, and passive B2. Now the passive A is Sharp Strike. So what this does is most attack leaving the opponent's bleeding, meaning that each time you use most of your other moveset, or probably just normal slashes, it will leave the opponent on bleeding mode, which means they will be dealing damage even though you're not hitting them because they're bleeding. They're running out of blood. Now the next one is passive B1. This one is a offensive stance. I have an offensive stance right over here, meaning that I will have more move speed and I will have quite some unique moves. Now the next thing is the defensive stance. Now I don't think I'm in a defensive stance right now. I don't know how to change your stance yet, but I'm going to talk about that later on in this video. But the defensive stance, it will give you less move speed, but it will allow you it will give you a high defense buff and immune to stun, meaning you will not get stunned by anybody because it's of course the defense stance. That is the passive B2, but I think you need to switch a little bit, which I don't know yet how to switch. So yeah. Oh, okay. No, still nope. Let's go with the first one, which is the Unsheath Muramasa. It's not really a moveset because when you click Q, you just put your sword away from you, and then you click Q again to put your sword out. Now, the slashes is just normal slashes. You just slash your opponent. It's kind of slow. It's not really fast. Let's go to the next one, which is the Z. The Z one here, it's called the Charge Battle Stance. Now, if you want to change your battle stance into a different battle stance, you click Z. As you can see here, when I click Z, it will turn your sword into a lighter color, and when I click Z again, the color will change and it will turn into this type of stand here. You just hold your sword with one hand and boom. So you're changing your battle stance. I don't know whether or not this battle stance here is for moving fast, and then when you click the okay. When you see your sword lighting up, it's the defense stance, while when you click Z and the sword is not lighting up, it is the attack stance. So that's, you click Z to change your stance. Now we're gonna go to the offensive stance. For the offensive stance, there's no light or anything, but when you click E, it will have this quick stance, which is just quick slash. This quick slash. It's just quick slash. It just clicks once. It just not click, but it just does one quick slash and deals great damage. Now the next one we're gonna talk about is R. The first one, which was the quick slash, that one's clicking E. The next one is clicking R. For the R one, it's called Don't Move. So what this does is when you click R, it does this thing here, which is like a upper slash. So user does one deep attack, dealing good damage. If victim moves after this attack, they will instantly ragdoll. So this kind of stuns your opponent when you hit them. Now let's go to the next one, which is the spinning barrage. Click T and then you do the spinning thing, as you can see there. So you just rotate attack, and then whoever got damage, it will stun them, making them ragdoll, and then it will deal a lot of damage towards them. The next one is the F1, which is the slashing spree. For this one, you need to click F, and boom, as you can see here, you're just doing a lot of combo, sword stands, and all that stuff, slashes and everything. It's a barrage of attacks, and this thing here, you will be dealing small amount each time you of course slash your opponent, but together in total it will be a lot of damage. Okay, now let's go to the defensive stance. We're done with the offensive stance. Let's go to the defensive one. So go ahead and click Z, and it will turn your, of course, sword into this lighty thingy, and when you click E, it still does the quick slash, the same as the other one. Then we got the R1, which is the quick slide slash. For this one, you do one side slash. Okay, so which deals great damage and then stuns your opponent by ragdolling them. The next one is T. For this one, it's just lunge attack. You just attack your opponent. There will be 2 quick slashes, and it will deal good damage in total, but it does not count bleeding damage, so there's no bleeding effect on this one. It's quite different from the offensive stance, because the offensive stance you had this spinning thingy, but this one's a lunge, which is long. Oh, it's long. Now let's go with the F1. For the F1, it's called overkill, but unfortunately it does not work right now, so yeah. You can only use overkill, which is the F1, if Muramasa's health, which is you, is lower or equal to half of the total health. So if you have 100% health and then you minus to half of your health, you can use this overkill. Since I don't have half of my health, I cannot use this overkill, but it's going to be overkill if you use it. It's the ultimate barrage of slashes, damaging your opponent, and in total, it's gonna be a lot, and it's gonna have cool animations, but I really can't show you I really can't show it to you because the opponents that I have doesn't really work as an opponent. So yeah, overkill was the last and final move for this what's it called again? For this spec. So I don't have anything else to say about Muramasa. If you want to know more information about Muramasa, I would really recommend you to watch another video rather than me. I'm just doing this for fun and to add this to my upload. So yeah, that would be it for this video. That's literally it.